John Kerry began his first official overseas visit as US Secretary of State at 10 Downing Street for a breakfast meeting with David Cameron. He said it was no accident that he'd chosen America's remarkable partner, the UK, for his first stop on an 11-day tour of Europe and the Middle East. After talks with the PM, the real work was done in a meeting with Mr Kerry's British counterpart, Mr Hague. Britain's not a tough visit for an American politician. There's agreement on almost everything. But one pressing question for Britain, where America is reluctant to give support, was raised. With Falkland Islanders due to vote next month in a referendum on their sovereignty, Britain would naturally like the backing of its closest ally. But the Obama administration has refused to publicly support Britain in the row with Argentina. We're told today's discussions on the matter were brief, and it seems they changed nothing.
First of all, I'm not going to comment, nor is the President, on a referendum that has yet to take place. The United States recognizes de facto UK administration of the islands, but takes no position on the question of parties' sovereignty claims.
The reason America refuses to give full backing to Britain on the question of the Falklands is because it wants to avoid having to take sides altogether. The US has a large Hispanic population. Argentina is a closer neighbour, even though Britain is its best friend, and it also has strong trade links with Latin America. So, unless it actually comes to military action, it seems America is never going to speak up on either side. The most immediate concern, though, for these men is Syria, where a 2-year uprising has claimed thousands of lives and the violence seems to be intensifying. Britain and America have held off getting directly involved so far, but Mr Hague said policy couldn't stay static with an appalling injustice being done.
And that's why in the United Kingdom we believe we must significantly increase our support for the Syrian opposition, on top of our large contributions to the humanitarian relief effort, and we are preparing to do just that.
Today, we were discussing various options, and I'm not going to go into what they may or may not be at this point in time.
Both men will be at international talks on Syria in Rome later this week, but it's not yet clear whether Syria's own opposition leaders will be there. James Hurst, Forces News, Westminster.